Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of BMW E90 HQ. And today I want to talk about my second favorite reasonable car brand, not like Ferrari or somebody like that, but something that's affordable. And so it's Jaguar. And so what they have done is they have gone and taken a regular XE and made it absolutely ridiculous and have called it the XE Project 8 for 8 cylinders. And it's called the P8 for short. And so this is what it looks like. So there's a lot of things that distinguish this from a regular XE off the gate. Number one is just the sheer amount of power, though, without even looking at it. It's 592 horsepower at the crank delivered to the wheels through an all-wheel drive system, because that much power going solely to the rear wheels would just be unusable. So then it has this wider stance with 265 front section tires and 305 rear section tires. Then this bumper lets a lot of air in. You see all this mesh right here. It's basically one big grill with some lines in it to give it some style. And I think it looks good. It still has similar headlights. The headlights actually had to be changed to accommodate the V8. The car can only come in left-hand drive because of the V8, so the Brits are going to be kind of SOL on that. I guess they'll have to deal with left-hand drive. And they're only making 300 of these things, and they are expensive. So they start at about 149,000 pounds, which in dollars I want to say is around $170,000. Could be wrong, but it's roughly in that price range. I guess the closest competitor would be the M4 GTS, which starts at about 121,000 pounds. And so then another thing about it is the hood. So this massive hood scoop, I guess is what you would call it, is in a low pressure area, and it forces the hot air out of the engine bay, which with that V8 that's supercharged, it's the standard SVO Jaguar Land Rover 5-liter supercharged V8 that are in a lot of other cars, but the intake is different to let more air in. It has a titanium exhaust, and it sounds amazing. Go check it out. Look at like Car Throttle and Top Gear. They both got videos of it, and it sounds great. And then the ECU has been retuned to accommodate for these changes, and the result is nearly 600 horsepower at the crank. So moving along to the side of the car, you see these brakes and rotors, the caliper, everything is massive. I mean, to have that much power, you're going to need stopping power to go with it. And this car definitely is not lacking in that department. It also has forged wheels. They're not going to be very heavy. They're going to be very strong. So this car is built. Then you notice this rear wing. So that combined with the front splitter in track mode puts 122 kilos of downforce at 186 miles an hour. Anyway, I think that this is a great looking car. I'm very excited about it. And they're hinting at the possibility of a regular V8 coming. By regular, I mean like a M3 competitor and the such. And I'd be excited for that because, you know, I love the inline six. I love BMWs, but I love V8s too. I had a GTO. I'm sure if you've watched the channel, you have heard me reference it here and there. I think I even showed a clip of it crashed in one of my videos. And it's just the V8 is dying, and they're a glorious engine. I really like them, and I want to see them live on as long as possible. And I think that most car lovers do too. You know, government regulations and, you know, save the planet, whatnot. But cars are way more efficient than they used to be, and I think they're being a little hard on us car lovers when, you know, there are other people out there to go after. But without getting into politics, because I'm not trying to start any debates, I just like V8s. And I would be thrilled to see an XE with a V8 stuffed in there that's not limited to 300 and is actually attainable for, you know, the average person, you know, average upper middle class type, I guess. So keep your fingers crossed on that, because even if you can't afford one new, when they hit the used market, that'd be a cool car to have. Anyway, so if you like this and you like these news clips kind of thing, I can do some more. I like doing this. I think this is fun. I'm very abreast of car news, keep up with it all. I live cars. I eat, sleep, breathe cars. My girlfriend would tell you, and she's kind of annoyed with it. Has been for many years, but she's also used to it, so, you know, what can I say? But yeah, but I'm not going to stop the DIYs. I'm not going to stop the mods. I'm actually thinking about going and test driving a 330 just to see, kind of get an idea of how the car will behave with the Stage 3 manifold, to see if that's really like the route I want to go, or if I want to just, you know, save up and just kind of, you know, do smaller mods here and there and make the car look good, and then around like, you know, January or so buy a 335 and, you know, go, you know, JB4 Stage 1. But yeah, anyway, that's another day. That's for, you know, that's in the future, but very excited about this car, and very excited about the possibility of a regular V8 coming. Anyway, so if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all my subscribers. We're almost at 40 now, and I know that's not much, but you know, trying to build this, trying to do what people want to see, and have some fun with it, because really, it's all about you guys. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.